Welcome to the Petering Out Podcast. Time to get your headphones in and whip them Peters out. Because we are back with your host, Pistol Pete Jr., Chub Didge, and Jeezy Weezy, a.k.a.
Minifig.
Minifigs.
There was another, I had a perfect name for you this morning. I was like, I'm going to call him and text him. And I was like, no, never mind. I forgot. Yeah.
I always forget.
Yeah, I hate that. You come up with, I was like, this is going to be an awesome AKA for Gabriel. And when it comes time to record,
Sponsored by Tide. Pop, pop, pop. Covert Pop.
Covert Pop. While we're at it, we should say, don't forget to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/TheRealPressStart, on Twitters at RealPressStart, and on Instagram.
You know this thing's working?
At RealPressStart. I don't. Shall I?
Yeah, we should probably check levels, right?
Yeah, that's a good idea. So, we're good now. We know we're recording. We know we're picking up.
Are we?
Yes. Yes, we are. Well, apparently Anchor says we can hear you, so that means they can hear us.
This thing kind of sounds tinny, doesn't it?
You sound tinny. No, it sounds echoing here just because it's this room.
Even when we record with the phone in here?
Yeah.
No, the last episode.
No, the last, yeah.
With Leo?
Yeah.
It wasn't the last episode.
Do you want to go back to the recording on the phone? We can. I can just stop this and go, yeah.
I don't remember. I don't listen to episodes.
You don't?
No.
How dare you? How dare
I
you?
don't give a fuck.
I listen to them right here. You want to fucking do it again?
Because, bro.
I was just listening to
entertaining.
the episode of Fat Laura Croft. That's a really good episode.
All our episodes are good.
All of them are really good. The Fat Laura Croft is good. The Fat Laura Croft was the one that you did the.
Phenomenal podcast.
No, I'm sorry. It wasn't Fat Laura Croft. It was Digital Fries. That's the one that we were listening to. I was listening to that shit. I'd be rolling. We were talking about how GameStop isn't going to sell consoles with digital bundles anymore. So if it came with digital games, they're not going to sell it. They only want to sell with
copies.
Physical. So if you're buying it, you know how like when you buy a console and it comes with the game. If it comes with a digital copy of the game, they're not going to sell it at GameStop. Only the physical copies.
Yeah.
And we all agreed that we liked buying a console with physical copies of the games better than digital copies. And you equated it. We were trying to equate it to like it's like going to a strip club, or it's like watching a webcam of a strip club getting a lap dance through a video camera. And you're like, no, that's a terrible analogy. You're like, the best way is it's like you order a combo meal. And your fries are digital. Like your fries aren't real; they're just digital fries.
Yeah, I agree.
So you got your hamburger, your drink, but
I
fries.
said that?
Yeah, you said that.
I don't remember that. I
Dude,
knew that.
You gotta listen.
I
to
clearly don't remember. Like, it sounds like you're talking about a different podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sure that's us? Sure that's us?
Yeah, you gotta hear it. You gotta go
I
back.
don't remember having that conversation at all.
Yeah.
It was
It's an old
like
one, huh?
yeah, it was a real old one.
Oh,
It was we were still talking about shit. What game were we talking about? It was like it was like Metal Gear 5 had just come out.
Mm-hmm.
We were. That's the other thing on that game. We were also like, because none of us had beaten it yet, so we were
We're
still.
all high.
We're like, oh yeah, it's fucking
It was
awesome.
amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty much
And
it.
then like 2 or 3 episodes later, we're like, man.
Yeah, fucking
it's
ending. Fuck the
fucking
bullshit. True. You could tell. Yeah, like we started getting to the point where like you could tell what Kojima left.
Yeah.
Because it really is. Like, the first half is fucking badass.
The first half of the game is amazing, and then all of a sudden it's just like, what? Oh no, I think at one point you said like, what do you mean I have to play these missions again?
I said that
You
recently.
said that last week. Yeah.
Or it might have been. Oh, okay.
2 weeks ago.
Maybe I'm confusing it, but yeah, no. I know we were talking about Metal Gear in that last one. Oh, and we were talking about Metal Gear 4 a lot in that Digital Fries episode too.
Yeah, we're always talking about Metal Gear Solid 4 a lot.
Yeah.
And then we talk about a fucking Legacy of Kain reboot on that episode.
Yeah.
Probably did.
Probably. No, because we were going in detail of Metal because
Everybody's always stealing our ideas, but nobody ever
Yeah,
wants
Also
the
take
Legacy of
Legacy
Kain
of
reboot.
Kain.
nobody like, what the fuck? Like the one thing we want them to steal and actually do, they don't do it.
I had another good idea earlier today here. I forgot what it was. For video games that they should do. But, oh well. I come up with millions of ideas all the time. I'm like Elon Musk. Did you hear that podcast when he was on Joe Rogan?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, it's just like so many ideas flowing in my head all the time. It's like, wait, No, there's not. You fuck.
You know
fucking
that
a normal person.
that episode of Joe Rogan got him almost lost him the a contract with the Air Force
Because he smoked weed.
because he smoked weed on that. Yeah.
The fool didn't even inhale. Everybody watched him not even inhale. He just went. He just smoked it like a cigar.
I did not inhale.
He went.
Yeah.
That's what he did. He went. It's not inhaling.
No, it's not.
That's because he succumbed to peer pressure like a little bitch. He let Joe Rogan punk him in. He's like, Joe Rogan's like, you can smoke weed? You take it? And he's like, yeah. Yeah. And then he fucking hit it and he didn't even inhale.
Yeah.
So
I didn't.
because he didn't even go full force into what he decided to do. Even the people who he would have had supporting him are like, man, he did that shit like a little bitch. Like if he would have took that hit right, then even the weed heads would have been like, well, that's what does blaze. So they're like, all right, cool,
Yeah.
Musk is cool with me. But then the weed heads are like, this fool didn't even take a legit hit. So they're like, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't even smoke weed. He just succumbed to Joe Rogan's peer pressure.
You know what's funny?
And then the fucking people who are anti against weed are like, this fool just smoked weed.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Piece of shit. Fucking pothead.
That reminds
Yeah,
me.
even on the podcast, apparently some guy was texting like, "What the fuck? Why are you just smoking right now on the podcast?"
I think he says that, doesn't he?
Yeah, he brings it up. He's
Do
like,
you realize what this is doing to our bottom line?
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's
Well, 'cause-
costing me money.
yeah, he
You
almost
understand?
had to step down as CEO so that way he could keep the Air Force contracts. But I forget what happened where they fixed it. It reminds me though of like the way you were saying it. It reminds me of Harlan Williams.
No.
The
Is that a black person?
No.
Sounds
It's
like a black person.
it's one of the Wayans brothers.
no
No, Williams. Did you say
William
Williams?
Harlan Williams. He's
I heard Wayans.
remember
Sounds like a black person, right? Harlan Williams.
remember Half Baked?
Sounds like a good running back.
Remember the movie Half Baked?
Yeah.
The one that
course.
feeds the horse.
Yeah. What's his name? Harlan Williams.
Harlan Williams. Yeah.
Rocket Man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then isn't he in? He's in. My favorite point the scene or thing he's in is in Something About Mary.
Oh, he's a serial killer, right? Yeah. He did a movie. He did that movie Big Money Hustlers with ICP where he's a cop, and like Twisted. They smoke, and that's the whole thing. That's one of the part of their gimmick is they smoke weed. They're like the Cypress Hill of juggalos. But so they wanted to go smoke weed. They're like, oh, you weren't half baked. Let's go smoke. He was like, no, I don't smoke weed. They're like, what? You weren't half baked.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, you were in like one of the best stoner movies of all time, but you don't smoke weed. Like,
It's like James Franco.
what about James Franco? He doesn't smoke weed?
No.
Well, fuck James Franco.
He does a lot of cocaine.
He does. Cocaine.
Probably. Yeah.
Have you guys ever heard that thing that if you say my cocaine
Michael Caine.
in a British accent, you sound like Michael Caine saying his own name?
Why are you telling us this? Why are you telling us this
So-
useless information?
So now you can try it in your own head.
We have more important matters to talk to, like
See?
UFC 2.0. UFC
Michael
2.0.
Caine. Michael Caine.
Don't support this kind of behavior.
And now everyone listening is doing the
I'm
same
ashamed
thing.
of you.
What?
Everyone listening to this show right now is no longer listening because they're all sitting there.
against Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
You got problems with Michael Caine?
Because it's the most bit of useless information.
Did you know? Did you know that Kellogg's?
Fucking
It's almost-
Peter. It's
it's
Peter in
almost-
a nutshell.
It's almost as useless as who Ariana Grande is dating. Ariana Grande is dating.
Who is she dating now? Let's Google that. No, I don't care.
I don't know.
Who cares?
I don't. I was joking. I was literally joking. So
But I'm sure we're gonna know when there's a new guy.
yeah, right. You know what's funny? It's like I don't even watch any of that. Like I don't watch TMZ. I don't watch any of that.
But you still know.
My parents
Yeah.
fucking love TMZ. I'm like,
I know. Yeah, well they do. Yeah.
do you watch this?
It's because you can put shit on like ridiculousness.
Mhm.
Like I watch a lot of ridiculousness now.
Yeah.
It was good, but like because you could just have it on and not really pay attention to it.
Yeah.
And it's just good like background noise, and then every once in
Yeah,
a
and you
while.
pay attention
Yeah, for every once in a while.
Like, oh,
yeah, for like a few minutes while you're doing something.
Yeah.
Like you get distracted for like 2 minutes, and you're like, "Oh, that was fun." Now back to whatever I was doing.
Yeah. Like everyone with a video will just catch your attention.
Yeah. Like I put it on when I'm cleaning or I'm like just gonna relax and maybe not go to sleep or something.
Yeah, I usually put it on when I play on the Switch. On my handheld.
Yeah, my phone, so we're gonna get one of those.
It's a good show. I used to not like it, and then when it first came out,
When it first came out, I was like, "This is a fake ass Tosh porno."
yeah, exactly. When it first came out, I didn't like it, but then like they got better at it, I guess. Like they found.
They started bringing guests.
Yeah,
they
found.
didn't have guests in the beginning, right?
I guess they just found their like groove, and it's kind of like the best part of Tosh Porno because he only does like he shows like five.
It's like it's
5
like
or
the first
10 videos.
10 minutes. First 10 minutes.
Yeah, which is
that.
the best part of Tosh.
Yeah.
But they just are like, well, we should just do the best part of Tosh the whole show.
Yeah, and then like the like main video or whatever that he's like doing this weird like bit.
Yeah, sometimes they're hit and miss. You know?
I don't know.
Sometimes
I've never really been a big fan of Daniel Tosh. Even his stand-up. Like every once in a while, I was like,
No, I
Stand-up was good.
I think
He hasn't had one in a long time.
No, not in a while. But I feel like to me, he's kind of like where he just says shit
once.
just because he knows it's gonna offend people.
No, I don't think so. I think he's actually funny.
I mean, I don't know. To me,
I like that kind of humor sometimes, though. But it still has to be funny. Like if it's not funny, it's not like it's like.
Yeah, there's like edgy to be edgy versus funny edgy.
So
so I can see some of his jokes were like that, like some of those one-liners.
yeah. You know what's hilarious is Dan Cook.
He is hilarious.
No, he's got one of my favorite bits is the one about the tire that killed
funny.
Karen.
That fucking pickles. That shit is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Dude, all that shit is funny. I mean, you can't deny.
Isn't there a lot of
You
controversy?
can't deny talent. I don't know. I mean, Carlos Mencia was funny for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, this was taking everybody's jokes. It's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
So I don't really want to support it. But I mean,
But see,
I was entertained by it.
Yeah, but Mind of Mencia was pretty
Mind of
hilarious.
Mencia
Yeah, like I was
hilarious.
entertained by all that, you know. So
Yeah.
I mean, for what it's worth, I was.
You know, I still have I don't know what happened to the shirt that I had from that show, but I still have the cards with the autograph for me.
Oh yeah. Huh?
Because I remember like I don't think I've ever told the story on the show yet, but there was when he was giving the cards away, it was people tell jokes like people not so you tell the joke, you get a prize. You know, if it's funny, we'll give you a prize. And so he was like he did a thing. It was like are you smarter than a Mexican? Remember like are you smarter than a fifth grader?
Yeah.
He was doing the parody as Are You Smarter Than a Mexican? And so he had all the question cards that he was asking them. And he autographed each one individually. And I think what initially what he was thinking was, oh, you told the joke. Here's a card with my autograph on it. Here's it's for multiple people. I told the joke. They gave me the whole stack of cards. I was like, oh, fuck yeah.
The whole time. Like they gave them to you to pass out.
No, they just gave it to me.
Here, get one and pass it on.
Yeah, maybe.
You just took the whole thing like an asshole.
I was an asshole. Yeah.
Remember that fucking ass.
Take one and pass it down.
Sweet, I got fucking 15 autograph cards.
Right. Then he gave me. He autographed
still
my
have
T-shirt. Yes, I have.
Those shits are worth nothing.
They're worth nothing.
Nobody remembers my dementia.
Right? Do you guys? Oh, I know you don't. Do you remember Culture Clash?
Yeah.
The TV show?
No.
You don't remember the show?
Guys.
You remember the guys, but you don't remember the show?
I kind of remember the guys. What were their names?
Oh God, I don't remember their names.
I don't know, but I don't know.
Yeah, they had a show on Fox for a while. It was like Mexican Mad TV.
Were they the ones that did the little like? Remember that guy would get on his knees and like he had like the Mexican shoes, and he had a little hat.
Yeah, they would do shit like that. Yeah. They did. I remember
They would do skits like kind of like Chung.
Yeah, it was a sketch comedy show.
One of my favorite, like they would do that live too, right? Like,
yeah, they would.
Like when were they on? what was that? Remember that Latin comedy fest?
Kings of Comedy?
No,
The
not,
Latin Kings of Comedy?
was it that?
Yeah.
That they were on? No, I don't think so.
No.
No, it was like before that. It was like a Latino comedy.
Yeah,
festival.
they were, yeah.
And then there was that one guy in the wheelchair, remember?
Yeah.
He was like, he had like,
The Latino Laugh Festival.
yeah.
That one, yeah. Yeah.
They were on that.
They were on that one. They
Okay,
did a sketch.
Yeah, that was funny.
And then Cheech hosted
I
it.
wonder if I watched that now, I would think it's as funny as
I don't
it did
know.
back in the, 'cause I was a kid, but like, I have more,
You're so, yeah, your comedic standards have.
yeah, like that. It's kind of like that 80s style comedy.
Yeah,
Like
your
90s.
taste. Yeah. Well, that was like. No, that was,
90s style comedy is okay, but
yeah. I think that was still like it was like 90s 2000. So.
but it still was kind of that like hacky shit though.
Kind of some of it was, yeah.
Like,
For
hey,
90s.
fool.
Like, and that was the
Yeah.
punchline or whatever.
A lot of times,
like,
yeah.
like George Lopez's shit. Like he's like that shit was hilarious as fuck when it came out.
When it came out, but then
Sometimes the punchline is just
MTV. Yeah,
like that's the punchline.
that's yeah. It still got me though. Oh shit! I forgot what it was.
Just because the way I said it, but I mean that's what like I don't know.
I remember.
It's just a strange thing. I mean,
I remember they used to do they used to do the Mexican word of the day on Culture Clash.
they do that on Facebook now too.
Do they? Oh yeah, no. There's literally like a page like the Mex, but they used to do like they'd come out and do a sketch and like it'd be like so, but it would be pretty much that like it would be like a oh god, I'm trying to think of what off the top of my head. I can't now.
I wonder what happened to those guys. Are they still around?
I don't know. I hope so. Well, I know one of
people they do,
the last one.
They
The,
perform clubs and shit.
yeah. Well, I know one of them was a Nacho Libre, but that's the last time I'd seen any of them.
Oh really?
The one that, do you not realize I've had diarrhea since Easter's? He's one of the guys from Culture Clash. Yeah.
Isn't that the guy from Napoleon Dynamite?
Is he?
Isn't that Pedro?
No, that's not Pedro.
But that guy's in other stuff, isn't he? He's like
Oh, he's in a lot of stuff, yeah.
He's the co-star of Nacho Libre, right?
Oh,
Are you
he's,
talking
With the skinny nice guy?
no, I'm talking about the other priest.
Oh,
The one that slaps him. Look alive. Slaps him.
yeah. I thought you were talking about the skinny guy.
No, not skinny guy. One of the priests, or the other priest. I hate freaking Napoleon Dynamite, by the way. There was a thing on Reddit. It was like, what
Yeah, I
pop
don't
culture
like it.
reference has ruined your name for you? And like the one lady was like, my name is Karen. And so I was like, oh, do you want to see the internet's manager? But like, yeah, it's like the pop culture thing that ruined my name for me is fucking the Napoleon Dynamite vote for Pedro. Like anytime someone finds out my name is Pedro, I voted for you. Fuck off.
People
Like, shut
tell you
up.
that?
People tell me that all the fucking time. Or I have your shirt. Shut
Yeah, that'd be annoying.
up. I hate it all. I voted for you.
What's worse is I hate people who do like office references like that.
Like, oh, like,
Yeah.
yeah. This is annoying. Do you get any?
I don't know.
No.
You're like, oh, gay bro, your name's gay bro. Yeah, you said gay bro. You
What's
gay
the
bro?
Yeah.
Wait,
Like, that's
you gay, bro? Like a bro?
Yeah.
It's my cousin gay, bro. Wait, you gay, bro?
Yeah,
That would be annoying, yeah.
But yeah, shit like that. I was like, alright.
You should go by your middle name.
Huh?
I said you should go start going by your middle name.
Oh yeah, call me Umberto.
What about you, Mike?
What?
Other than like people trying to call you Mikey.
Mikey!
I don't know. I don't care about Mikey anymore.
Yeah. No, I know you say it though.
I don't know. I was a shit kid.
Oh shit. Why did you like Mikey? You
I don't know.
just annoyed you?
No, you told me one time you hated being called Mikey because it sounded too much like Mickey.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't like me. Yeah, maybe, I guess.
That's what you told me a long time ago. So you guys, Kellogg has this cereal called All Together.
We have other stuff that needs to be talked about, and we haven't even talked. We've been talking about bullshit.
Oh,
Call of Duty came out.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. Talk about it.
We gotta
movie
talk
came out?
about some other shit we have to talk about too.
No, we have a lot of shit to talk
We're
about.
gonna talk about the fight.
We definitely gonna talk about the fight. Let's talk about Call of Duty first.
Badass.
Is it?
Amazing.
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 How many hours have you put into it?
Shit.
All of
Let
them.
me see.
It's all the hours.
12 hours?
It was 13 hours last night. Last night. So
13?
I played an extra 4 last night from 12 to 4. And then I played again when I woke up 10 to 3. So, shit.
So you already got like 20 hours?
Over, yeah.
Do they not have prestige? You said they don't have prestige anymore, huh?
That was what I heard before
When
the
did it
game
come
came
out?
out. I don't know. It came out Friday. It came out Thursday at 6 p.m.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's a lot of hours.
I'm probably gonna buy it.
Hours.
Did you play the
9
campaign yet?
hours. No. Not a single hour. Not a single minute.
Is it the same as the last campaign? As the campaign for Modern Warfare?
No, it's not the same. It's different. Looks cool though. I see like the first 20 minutes. But
I think the only campaign I've ever finished
what's different about it
what's
from
different?
the last one?
The campaign or
Just the gameplay.
the gameplay? The game's just very smooth. All the guns feel like different. Everything. The guns feel like actual guns, I guess.
Yeah.
Like in Call of Duty, like
Is it more
in
like
Call of Duty,
Battlefield?
it's very.
I heard that it's a little more Battlefield-esque.
Yeah, it does. You'll get that feeling when you first play. The more you play, the more you'll realize this is still Call of Duty. But that it just gets more getting used to because there's a different play style.
Yeah. The one thing when I was playing the betas, the one thing I noticed was the guns actually felt different from each other. Like to me, a lot of times the guns just all feel the same.
Is it still like as running gun as the last one? Too?
No,
it's definitely not. At least
no. That's one of the main things that frustrates me because it feels like I'm at a disadvantage because I'm such a running gun player. And even though I still do fine, like I feel like if it were any other Call of Duty, I'd be fucking dominating. But other than that, like and that's what's tripping me up. It's just fixing my playstyle, being slower.
I feel like a lot of, but I feel like every Call of Duty has some kind of nuance that forces you to change your game's play. Whether it's the jumping or sliding or what?
Yeah. Are you gonna get it?
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, you should.
Okay. If you get it, I'll get it.
Yeah.
Really good play.
Yeah, all the guns feel different. I feel like all the guns have a potential to be good because. Sorry.
Take it again. There you go.
There's like over 60 attachments for every gun, or at least the main
60 attachments.
Like the
but you can only have 2 at a time.
like the assault rifle, you can have 5. The assault rifles, SMGs, all the primaries have like over 60 attachments on every gun. There's like 60 levels to each gun.
It's pretty good.
And depending on the and I feel like just finding the right combination of attachments to can make any gun
feel different as well.
Feel good. Like the FAMAS, I don't see a lot of people use the FAMAS, but I've put so much time in the FAMAS, it's almost maxed out, and I'm like, this is a fucking god gun. Like, I fucking slap people with this gun, and nobody else uses it. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
It's like a mid-tier gun. Like you get like a level 20.
Yeah.
And like nobody uses this gun.
I always like that gun. Anytime I see it.
I'm gonna make a clothing line called FAMAS.
FAMAS.
I bet you it'll be huge. It sounds fancy.
It does. FAMAS. Anything with
it'll
an
be
accent.
FAMAUSE.
Or just AUS.
Dude, what was the boxer? He used to be on Power 106 all the time. Like a Hispanic boxer. He has a clothing line. His clothing line is nauseous, but it's spelled NAWSISH.
Nauseous.
Nauseous.
NAWSHISH.
No, not SH. SHIS.
Nauseous.
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 Stupid. That's terrible.
And you know why he named it nauseous?
Why?
Because it's sick.
Terrible.
He legit said that. Fuck, what was the name of the fucking boxer?
No, she.
That was probably like his. That was probably like his tagging name.
Let me see.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
That's pretty terrible. That's
Oh
like
wow!
stupidest
People
thing.
misspell nauseous so much that I just typed in nauseous and I misspelled it like that. And they did nauseous, dizzy, brought to throw up. Then they have the proper spelling. Let me see if they actually listen.
What is
Nauseous,
it? NAUSEOUS.
nauseous club.
Nauseous.
NASA. Oh yeah, DAUS.
Fernando Vargas. It's his clothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an idiot. I never
Wait,
liked
who?
Fernando Vargas.
Fernando Vargas,
Oh.
the
I
boxer.
never liked him for his stupid haircut.
Nauseous.
And then he was like an idiot too.
I don't remember his
And he couldn't even beat Mayorga.
Oh, he had
How
that
do
stupid. Yeah.
you let Mayorga beat you? How do you get outboxed by Mayorga?
Oh god, yeah. That's the. You talking about this haircut?
Yeah, that was the worst one.
Yeah.
It's terrible. He's about the most chunky guy. Are we at 30 minutes or what?
We're at 25.
We still have 5 minutes.
I know, that's why I said 5 minutes.
Oh, I thought this meant stop.
Well,
Yeah, you said this was the sign.
I said I let you know 5 minutes. Well, we got 5
No, you
minutes.
didn't. You said we're gonna signal. You said you're gonna signal us like this, and then you did that, and we're like, oh, that must be almost time.
We could finish up Gabriel's
Anyway,
Call of Duty
yes.
movie within 5 minutes.
Best Call of Duty ever?
So I'm level 40. I don't know about best Call of Duty ever, because it's fucking 2 days. But I'm like level 47. I just got the Scar, and I like them.
The Scar was my favorite gun in Modern Warfare.
I like the game.
I like the game.
So far,
How's the
so good.
crossplay going?
Pretty smooth for the most part. I think there's some like mic issues where like sometimes my mic will go out, or the guys I play with who are on Xbox or PlayStation, their mics go out.
Mhm.
But they can talk to me. They're talking to each other fine, but like between me and them, it's kind of
Yeah, okay.
The mics go out in Georgia.
But as far as connecting, as long as you add each other on Activision, it's super smooth.
Okay.
You connect super easily.
Super easy.
Yeah, you have to have an Activision account to be able to do crossplay, right?
Right, but I'm pretty sure both PlayStation and Xbox make an Activision account for you automatically.
Well, I know I have one already because it was
Okay.
when I started playing I played the crossplay beta and it had me sign in from that.
Okay.
And so because it didn't. That's the good thing about it is, do you want to sign in with your PlayStation account or do you want to use your email and password? Like I don't know what fucking password I put on that shit.
So can you even crossplay with Xbox?
Yeah, I got friends from work who play on Xbox, and I've been playing with them. They're like amazed about how good I am.
They're amazed by
They're
me.
amazed.
Oh my god. Yeah. I'm the alpha.
I'm the god roll.
I'm totally the alpha, guys.
I'm the god roll.
Oh shit. Okay. Let's go and take the quick break right now because it sounds like a good time for.
I
You
guess.
still have some more comments?
Oh, you got more comments on Call of Duty?
Yeah, man. Call of Duty, dope, hard on.
Hashtag hard on.
Hashtag hard on.
What's the game mode that you
Hashtag
like
nauseous
most?
because it's sick.
Domination and TDM. Mostly. Yeah, I actually like Domination the most out of all the.
I've never
the
liked
big maps?
domination.
The maps are bigger.
The maps are huge. So so that's why everyone feels like it's Battlefield, because the maps are huge.
Mhm.
There's even some maps where like there's 5, like there's Ground War with 32 versus 32, which is kind of like Battlefield, and that's like 5. The game mode's exactly Battlefield. 5 capture points. First one are like 251, and then there's some like 12v12 that have 4 domination points, and then regular domination 3 points. 6v6, 10v10.
I've never liked domination because I feel like it's just it's a camping game. It's like everyone just camps and it's like
A lot of people seem to move around more on domination this time around. In team deathmatch, they fucking camp their ass off.
Really? Normally, I've seen me every time I play.
Because the game's so slow. Like the players who are slow are sitting in corners and sitting in hallways and all that.
Yeah.
And the players who usually play fast are kind of like walking around, being very methodical about because if you get caught running with your gun up, then you're screwed.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get it today?
What?
Are you gonna get it today?
Probably not today because it's already.
Are you gonna get it tomorrow?
Yeah,
I'll probably get it tomorrow.
get like next month.
You download it tonight?
Huh?
I'll play tomorrow.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Did you get it?
No, I'll buy it.
You'll buy it too.
I'll get it tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get it for sure. So, all right, let's go ahead and take a quick break. We will be right back. Hey guys, really quick, just want to take a quick break to talk about Anchor. This is the app we're using to create this podcast right now. If you've ever thought about starting your own podcast, Anchor FM is awesome. When we were trying to get this podcast off the ground, we had millions of questions. We had no idea how to do it. How to record an episode? It was a struggle. How do you find background music? We still don't have background music, but Anchor FM lets us do that. We just don't use it. How do I get my show posted? How do I get it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play Music, all the other places people listen? Where do I find advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcasts. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. My favorite thing is that everything is done in the app. You record, you edit, you post, everything's just right there. You know, when I'm not around, G-Roll's able to do it. And you know, how easy is it?
It's easy.
There you go. So anchor.fm/start. Get your own podcast. If you're not doing it, you're wrong. But yeah, because that was the whole thing because that was Monster Dog's point too, because the whole thing, because Nate was like, no, I didn't fucking take anything. I'm clean.
If he fights, and then they're gonna be like, oh, they're gonna take his win away or whatever.
Yeah.
They're gonna make it a no contest.
Yeah.
If he wins, and then they're gonna fine him.
Yeah.
Because he has nothing to bargain with at that point.
Exactly.
But because he's like, all right, handle it now, or I'm not gonna fight.
Yeah. Did I show you the tweet, or did you see the Monster Dog tweet?
Yeah, that's all.
Where he was like,
that's all.
yeah.
But that's not up to him, really.
No, it's not up to him. But he was still saying, like, I still want this fight. Like, he goes, I know you're clean. I don't give a fuck what Usada says.
Yeah.
I know you're clean. Like, literally, he said, I don't give a fuck.
He said they found it in the thing.
Yeah.
So, like, okay, John Jones, it took him how long to settle this whole thing? Like years.
Yeah, but John Jones.
Like, it took, but still, that's what I'm saying. It took 2 years, though.
Yeah.
And all his, like, most of his things, I think he fought. Like, he fought and then he popped.
Yeah.
You know?
I just have that. Anytime Josh Jones comes up with the drug test is, bro, got the thing, bro. Super fucking mega dick creatine, bro.
Yeah, and then of course John Jones had to put his 2 cents into the whole
situation. Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, did he?
Oh yeah.
I saw that. It was like, what is it?
30 minutes or past 30 minutes?
No, I stopped there. We're good.
Are we just talking?
Yeah, we can just go.
Are we just talking, not recording?
No, he stopped and restarted it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got another thing.
We can go. Yeah. We can go. Good. But yeah. So like, well, yeah. What did Jones say? He was like, he said something. I know what you're going. Like, it was kind of like, it was basically, it was like, I know what you're going through. Like.
Yeah.
Just like, no, you don't.
Funny. It's like, what a piece of shit. He took.
All right. You fucking piece of shit.
Fucking idiot.
Absolutely deplorable.
Just tell me you took Chinese dick pills.
See. Yeah, he's trying to relate, but I don't think it's the same.
No.
They found, I guess, or supposedly they found it in the.
They were like they tested 2 or 3 different.
But like, okay, Josh Barnett. The same thing happened, I think, with Josh Barnett.
Yeah.
Or it happened with other guys, and they all got suspended.
Yeah, that's the
thing. They still all got suspended. Even Yoel won a lawsuit in the back end for that, but he still got suspended. I think they still fined him and everything.
But see, that's the difference.
It's like,
Nate stood up for himself and was like,
yeah,
no,
but like
that.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's crazy. Like how come? That's what I'm saying. This whole thing is squirrely. Like, so you guys don't have rules? because you guys could just bend the rules and do whatever.
Yeah.
Depending on.
Yeah, it's always playing it by ear.
Well, see, no, because the thing that I was thinking might have happened, well, because it was Nate saying he wasn't going to fight. It wasn't the UFC saying, oh,
Yeah, that's
Nate
what I'm
can't
saying.
fight. And it wasn't
That's what I'm
Usada
saying,
saying
because
he
they
can't
still
fight.
wanted him to fight.
Yeah.
And then when he fights, they're going to be like, oh, well, we got to fine you and we got to suspend you.
Yeah. So, like,
they would have. I guarantee you, if you would have fight, they would have fucking. They would have, and then they would have been like, oh, here goes. Then they would have been like, oh, we went through, we found it. It was a tainted supplement.
yeah.
But in the past, even though that happened to the guys, they still did a no contest and they still fined them.
Yeah.
Even though it was a less of a sentence and fine of then, as if it was like a T.J. Dillashaw,
Mhm.
like he got the full thrust. He didn't even get the full. He got like half the thrust, but it's like a way bigger.
Yeah.
Like
Still,
this was a 2 or 3 year.
something like that, yeah.
Like that's pretty big deal. But I mean, the other guys got like a 6 month, 3 month, which
Mhm.
is, I mean, that's bullshit.
Yeah. And
For something you didn't do, you've been taking these supplements and nothing's ever popped,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden,
Yeah, it's something
Like, how
completely out of your control.
completely out of your control.
It's like, I've been taking these supplements. I've been coming clean. All of a sudden, I pop, and I've been taking the same supplements. They fucked up in where they make these supplements.
Yeah, how was that his fault?
Yeah.
How was that anybody's fault? Like, how is that Yoel's fault? How is that fucking anybody who's failed one of these things for a tainted supplement?
Exactly. But
And so it's like, how do you still suspend me and fine me?
yeah, but see, now they have precedence, whereas Nate didn't do it.
Because he didn't fight. He didn't choose to fight.
He chose not to fight. Yeah. See, and I think that could be it. Maybe it could be. It's like maybe they come to him and it's like, hey, well, if you do the fight, we'll lessen the fine or whatever it may be. And the guys are like, okay, well, I'm gonna get fined either way, so let me do the fight, and then
I think they just they said that, well, these tests, because they test you,
Mhm.
and then they have to retest, they have to retest,
yeah,
and then have to go back a few samples and test. They have to do a whole investigation, so it takes a few weeks.
yeah,
So they're like, okay, well, we got this one test that's doing this, so we have to retest it.
Mhm.
So it takes a while to go through the whole investigation process.
and usually by that time the fight's already
happened, so they can't suspend you until they finish the whole thing.
Yeah,
So that you can still fight.
Yeah.
Which just happens. So sometimes they take the drug test weeks before the fight, and then after the fight, the news comes out that they failed.
yeah, because the way USADA works, it's like you don't drug test specifically for the fight. USADA can just come up and say, hey, you got a piss test, come on.
Yeah.
Like you could be like literally going to McDonald's, like going down the street to McDonald's and like, hey, we're gonna come piss test, come on.
Yeah.
And like, don't you have to give them like five? You have to give them like 5 addresses that you may be at any time.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
so, like,
you have to give them your whole routine and everything.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, if you're not home, we're gonna stop you at the gym. If you're not at the gym, we know you're here.
I think you even have to you have to tell them if you're going to be on vacation,
Yeah,
where you're going to be at.
because with the whole thing is like they can just show up and like you gotta piss right now.
Yeah.
And so it's not like you have time to like, oh, let me drink a fucking. Those things don't even fucking work anymore though. The fucking clean all fucking.
No, none of that works.
Yeah, clean all used to work, but not anymore. None of that shit.
For what?
For anything. Clean all used to just fucking clear out everything. Well, because what clean all does is it fucking.
Steroids?
Yeah. The old school clean all, I know that shit used to fucking. Because
Yeah, but not anymore.
Because Dad used to talk about that shit. Not Dad didn't do steroids, but he.
Yeah, but that's just for like piss testing.
Yeah. Oh no, but you said it was blood. Yeah.
Blood, no.
Yeah.
And they take your blood.
Yeah.
They take your blood.
Blood in, blood out.
Or do they?
I think so.
Oh,
I thought it was
what was the
piss
thing
test.
with the TJ that they just didn't do the EPO test? They don't just do the. They just didn't do the EPO test.
I don't know.
For him, they just randomly they're like, okay, we're gonna do an EPO test.
Yeah.
It was weird. That's what I'm saying. Like they're like it's weird.
They don't have a set standard. Set
And
practice
I don't think they're that. What do you call it?
reliable,
Not reliable, but
consistent.
no, like honest or whatever. Like
Yeah,
they're
no,
kinda
that's
shady or
yeah.
corrupt. They're not. Yeah, they seem like a little corrupt.
Well, yeah, no, I agree. I agree completely. I think that they're corrupt. They're like because again, like this, they're bending the rules for Nate. Not that they're bending the rules, but they're
But
literally.
they could have did this for any other. They could have did this with all the
They
other
could have done
guys.
this for anybody else. Yeah. I don't know if
you
the
choose to
circumstances-
find these other guys and
Yeah.
suspend these other guys.
But this happening now is good news for anyone that this happens to
Yeah.
in the future.
Yeah,
So, but we'll see.
But it's crazy that like everybody.
But see, and then
everybody thinks Nate's retarded, but like he's on the forefront of like fighting promotion and being like smart about
that's the thing,
the business of fighting.
Well, see, and stuff
but,
like that.
He looks retarded and he sounds retarded.
Yeah.
Even in interviews, like he can't really talk well.
Yeah.
So like who makes all the good the right decisions.
Yeah.
As far as marketing and.
Anytime I hear Nate or fucking Nick, whenever they talk, they always like or whatever. Or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like every other word or whatever, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna have this fight.
Did you see Dustin Poirier talking shit when Nate failed?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, he was all talking shit. He was in the hospital. I don't know why he was in the hospital anyway. He's in a hospital gown with the oxygen in his nose and all this shit. And he's like fucking FaceTiming or whatever, doing a thing, and he's like, "Fuck you, Nate. You fucking pulled out my fight." And he's like, "Pull out a fight with me. I didn't pull out. No, you faked a drug test, you little bitch. You a fake gangster." And he's like, was in the hospital, and then Nick reposted it, and they're all, this fool's fucking, this fucking pussy's hurt again in the hospital.
That's fucking hilarious. All right, I think on that note, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Giro, you got anything?
No.
Do you got anything else? All right. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/TheRealPressStart, on Twitters at RealPressStart, and on Instagram at TheRealPressStart. And don't forget to like us, rate us, and review us on Spreaker, SoundCloud, iTunes.
When are we going to officially change our name to Peter Hand?
We're not.
Yeah, we need to.
Google Play Music, Spotify, anywhere you can get your podcast. Follow us, like us, rate us, share us with your friends.
You're holding us back, bro.
And on that note, game over.
Right side.
No more questions.